In this video, I present you Rakis. Rakis is an innovative new project providing trustless inference at a network level that runs entirely in the browser. The value case for this Rakis is that if you want to integrate AI into decision making in decentralized system such as mainly crypto world, and in that crypto world think of smart contracts, decentralized oracles, etc. But at the same time, you don't want to trust any individual party to act honestly or gatekeep your access to the service. That is where this Rakis tries to help. This is one of the interesting use cases I have seen this year to come out of crypto site involving AI, and there are two reasons that I believe this could be a good promising thing when you're trying to merge AI and crypto. First, any way to bring in the decentralized and democratized properties to open source AI is highly aligned to the open source principles. Secondly, crypto networks have incentives and handling of money, which is something apparently void from the thinking of AI people so far, yet is obviously going to be essential for any kind of autonomy and decentralized operation. This is a very new project, and as you can see on your screen, just 2 weeks old, and simply an experiment where you can add your own node, and then from there you could do a lot of things. Now, if you look at its repo, I will drop the link in video description too. At a very high level, it is simply a permissionless inference network where nodes can accept AI inference requests. Nodes can also run local models, verify each other's result, and arrive at consensus all in the browser. There are no servers. It is peer-to-peer decentralized network. Also, it is open source from day one. It is also functional from day one. All of the fundamental primitives needed for decentralized network, from inferencing, embedding, consensus mechanism to the peer-to-peer type specs, are there. Also, it is multi-model, multi-chain, multi-network. The internals of the network have been built to be redundantly connected to multiple backbones, chain identities, peer-to-peer networks, and at the moment 4 are operational. AI models are there, embedding models, platform, and so on. And it is browser first, permissionless. Also, as far as embeddings are concerned, it implements a new embedding based consensus mechanism with some pass to other that aim to get to the verifiable inference before ZKML or TPM. Embedding clusters are used to separate valid results from the invalid ones. Now, in order to get started, you can just choose a password from here. I'm just going to select a random password, click on join. Let's wait for it. And there you go. So now you can join a network from here. You can see your hash ID at the top. If you want to learn how it works, you can click here, and then it is going to tell you what I just described you in simple words, that it is running, all the nodes run the same code, and then inference requests are picked from another node or from a supported blockchain. The inference request contain the timeout. At the end of the allotted time, if there are enough commits, nodes are requested to reveal their results. So for example, you can just talk with it, what is happiness? And then you can send it to Rakis. If any node is available, you'll get the answer back. So we'll go down here, you see, 2 by 4 node agree to agree, requested by this node. And then these are some of the local models which are running that will pick up the inference request. So for example, if you want to be part of this network, you can run a model and then be part of this inference. I'm not sure about the reward, if you get any tokens or anything. So as you can see, it failed because there are no enough commitments. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's a whole timeline. Very new project, maybe the nodes are not available, but you can imagine that if there are enough nodes, no one, I mean, some people don't even have to run the model or anything like that. So this is just a peer-to-peer network, and then there are a few logs you can check here. There are a few packets. It is just very much similar to what we see in other peer-to-peer trustless networks. So cool concept. I just wanted to show you. And also on the top right, you can connect the chain. You can scale the workers. For example, if I click on connect chain, you would need to connect your MetaMask wallet with it. And then this is how you scale the workers. You can get more workers. You can say 4. If you click on models, what model you like, maybe you would just go with llama 3 8 billion. Then scale the workers here, and you see we have this llama, and maybe I'll just ask it again, send to Rakis, and this is our timeout. You can also select the model if you like. Maybe I will select all of them. And then consensus is there, that is fine, that 50% of 4 nodes, that is good. And then let's ask it again. If I go down, there are 2 should be running. There you go. So let's see what happens this time. Let's wait for it to come back. It is still, I think it failed here. Let's see what this one does, the top one, because we selected more models, if there are any nodes available. Our latest request is still running, and you can see that there are 29 peers at the moment. And then these are the tokens. I don't think so I have many tokens at the moment, and these are the AI workers. Also, another interesting bit is that it is listing on these chains: Polygon, Arbitrum, Sepola. If you are from Cryptoverse, you would know what these means. Let's check the logs. Okay, I think it is, I'm not sure if it is really reaching out to them, maybe under too much load, but anyway, looks like a good promising uh, project to me. And I think that if they could bulletproof these contracts that will be deployed on the chain and work with the whole ecosystem and maybe make this interface bit more responsive and bit more sort of easier, that will be good. Because if it is failing for every inference, that is not a good look. But I can imagine that it is a new project, so it is going to take a bit of a time. Also, it will be really cool to connect it to the closed source models like OpenAI, Claude, Anthropic, and that sort of stuff, so that if someone wants to use it for any production use case with API calls, they could use it. Anyway, so our latest one is also failed. Maybe the nodes are not there, not enough commitments, but that is fine. All in all, interesting project. I will drop the link to it in video description. Let me know what do you think. If you know of any similar project, let me know. Happy to review it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps. Thanks for watching.